Alright, welcome back. So we're going to talk about hash tables. Now, I've got examples of hash and an example of hash tables in the resources page. So you've got code to go along with it, both code that I've got for you and code from the publisher itself. So when we're talking about a hash table, it's going to be utilizing the data type of dictionary. So most of the stuff that we've dealt with has been coming off of a list or an array. And now we're going to have to switch up and we're going to use a dictionary. So a dictionary has two values. It's a key and then a value. Oftentimes it'll be a label and a value in the dictionary, but we're saying a key and a value. So come on down and we're going to say, in most dictionaries we would say the label is going to be similar to the key. So we have a label, a value, but in hash tables we call it the key and the value. The key for RAM, here's the value. Key for SITA, here's the value. Key for shim is the value. So that's the logic of it. For each key, we have a value. Now, in dictionaries, you're limited to one value. No. In dictionaries, you can have multiple values. So if this was in a dictionary, we'd say RAM, and the value associated with it could be, or the meaning, could be multiple different meanings for the word RAM. With this, we've only got a single value. So each key has a unique value to go along with it. Now, there's a function that goes through and dictates what the value is going to be. And that's the value of the hash. Hash is an encryption key. It's a simple description of it. It's just an encryption key. So a key for RAM, here's the key. SITA, here's the key. All right. It has to go through the function to determine what that hash is going to be. So where's this come into play? This comes into play in cybersecurity, because the hash is what gets passed to authenticate you when we're talking about digital security. Okay. So we need a hash table to determine or validate your credentials. So where's this used? Security. Computer security is where these hash tables are most commonly used. So that's our logic behind it. We'll have a function, a hashing function, that will determine what the hash is for whatever the word is that we're passing to it. And based on that word, it creates a hash. So if your password was password, 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 we pass it over to the hash function, and it will then generate our hash value. So here's what I need to get a key for, and here's the hash. That's as simple as it is. That's how it works. Now, as you jumble around the values in that sequence, it will change what the hash is, but depending on what's jumbled around how it works, the hash may be the same with different sequences. So there's different functions to generate whatever that hash is. We're not going to dig into the functionality of the hashing. I just want you to get an understanding of what's taking place there. That we're using a dictionary to create the hash table. And then there's ways to go down through to find out what the hash is for a given individual. As we add more hashes, we build our hash table. We use a get method to retrieve the value from our hash table. There's some tests we could do. Here's us creating our hash table as a dictionary, using a dictionary to create a hash table. Okay. And that's about it in a nutshell. Like I said, I don't want to dig deep into this. They've got us necessarily double hashing to where we're running it through two different hash methods to come up with. Alright, so let's wrap this one up. Like I said, I'm not going to dig deep into hash tables on this one, so this will be one of our lighter lessons. We've got 3 heavier lessons coming up. We may not dig as deep as you would in a class that you may have coming down the road, depending on what program you're in. But I want to have you prepared for any of those classes, so give you a basic understanding of what you're going to be dealing with when you have to go deal with sorting and searching, using graphs. And we talked about some of these algorithms already, but we're going to dig deeper into them in these future 3 or 4 lessons. So 3 lessons. All right. So we'll see you in lesson 9. We'll deal with graphs and algorithms.